On February the 14th, it's a Valentine's Day special of Super Shogun Wrestling at the Dragon's Den in West Branch. An old school Ric Caurdiea, well, I've drawn Nick Green. Hell, Nick, you're one of my favorite guys in the locker room. So I'm going to walk to that ring. I'm going to shake your hand. But afterwards, I hope you don't have any Valentine's Day plans, no dates. You see, you are in the ring with the plus-size Terminator, the gatekeeper of Super Shogun and Kings Road Wrestling. I'll let you think about what that means.
Gatekeeper of Shogun
his way to the ring. The tsunami of power, the plus-size Terminator, Ric Caurdiea!
Walking the Kings Road style, Ric Caurdiea. And like we said, you talk about gatekeepers, you talk about bars that you need to make a statement here. In Shogun, Ric Caurdiea is holding that bar.
Oh yeah, one of the hardest hitters we have here in Shogun as well, as you mentioned, that Kings Road style.
Ric Caurdiea held his own, and I believe being one of the last four individuals in the Tatakai Battle Royale after him and his partner that he got chosen, Great Akuma, made it. But now he is about to face his opponent, a very own big boy himself.
From Saginaw, Michigan, he is the big boy, Nick Green!
We're getting a bit of a double dose of straight out of Saginaw. First Ray Larson, now Nick Green. And what's funny, Peapod, we actually got a taste of this match last month. These two men competed against each other in that tag team tournament. Obviously on obvious side, Caurdiea and Akuma able to get the victory. So you know Nick Green's trying to get a lick back.
Well look, Nick Green's a former tag team champion, and he seems a little lost after losing the titles at Samurai Slam 3 to Oh So Delicious, which we will see in our main event. But Nick Green is trying to establish himself in Shogun, and with a win against the likes of Ric Caurdiea will be definitely a feather in his cap.
Oh yeah, you get a victory here. You can get a title shot at the Ronin title, the Samurai title, and anything. This victory means a lot.
But let's not count out the likes of Ric Caurdiea. Ric Caurdiea has not been a champion here in Shogun, but that does not mean he's not successful.
Oh, and you hear the crowd chanting for the littlest big boy. And even though there's a size advantage to Caurdiea with the heart and fight of Nick Green, you could say that probably is negated.
I mean, with Nick Green's heart, he's going to grow himself a few more inches, and so will I when he fights in this match. Oh! But Ric Caurdiea is just, again, he is called the plus-size Terminator for a reason. That is not a small child there. That is a man.
Oh yeah, Caurdiea is questioning Green's decision of even trying to go for that shoulder tackle. He said, "You really think you could take me down?" Nick Green, at first you don't succeed. Oh, but he psyched him out, going between the legs now, trying to take Caurdiea off his feet.
The speed of Nick Green will definitely be an advantage here. But with someone like Ric Caurdiea, he is built for power, not for speed.
Oh, and somehow, someway, Nick Green able to get Caurdiea off his feet now with a deep arm drag.
Using the momentum from Caurdiea to his advantage. Nick Green is in control with that arm, but as quick as Caurdiea was knocked down, Caurdiea is now in control with an arm bar himself.
And when you look at a big man versus little man match like this, in my opinion,
I mean, no, I don't want to correct you, but like this is a big man versus big man.
Big man versus
this is a big boy battle, man.
You're absolutely right, big boy battle. But big acrobatic battle too. Nick Green, a little bit of.
I'd like to see Caurdiea try to do that.
Oh, me too. I think he could do it if he really
I think so.
Now sending Green off the ropes. Oh, almost taking his head off.
That was disgusting. And that was almost a 3 count there from Caurdiea.
Oh, yeah, he's showing exactly why I say he's one of the hardest hitters here in Shogun.
The explosiveness of Caurdiea is definitely into the advantage, and it's why he has had some memorable battles in Shogun.
You say he hasn't won a title here yet in Shogun, which is very surprising, but I think it's coming sooner rather than later.
Well, Caurdiea, again, it's not necessarily about, you know, the championships, which it would be beautiful to have him holding one of those championship katanas, but it's all about respect, and there is not a man or a woman in the back right now that does not respect Ric Caurdiea.
Oh yeah, you talk about titles, there's no bigger title than being known as the gatekeeper, knowing people have to pretty much come through you if they want to make a name for themselves.
Head chop just took Nick Green out of his own body.
And the last thing you want to do is get Caurdiea going in these kind of striking battles. That's always going to play through his attention.
The hardest hitting hands in Shogun is coming from the plus-size Terminator, Ric Caurdiea. Now he is slowing things down just a little bit.
Oh, he has to, especially against Nick Green. He sees that speed plays into the advantage. The best way to take care of that is to slow him down.
I mean, if you get fast enough, you can knock down anything. Doesn't matter how big and tough they are.
Yeah, momentum is a hell of a thing. And now Caurdiea sending Green off the ropes, taking him down once again.
Leg drop by Caurdiea. Pin attempt. 1, 2. I mean, Ric Caurdiea, he embodies the spirit and the fighting style that Super Shogun is known for. Explosiveness, strength, power, respect. Caurdiea lives it. Caurdiea breathes it. Caurdiea is showing it there with a body slam and just a little bit of a stomp for some extra sauce on the Battle of Nick Green.
And again, another decapitating like clothesline.
And the headbutt there for a good measure. This might do it. 1, 2.
And that's what makes Caurdiea even more dangerous. His offense is so unorthodox. You've seen him earlier do like a dummy straight to the eyes of Nick.
I would argue his is not even unorthodox. It is actually orthodox. This is all implemented by those before him. You know, the Kobashis, the Misawas. Do your research about some of that King's Road style. Caurdiea embodies it, and he is showcasing it right now. Even though he's taking these elbows from Nick Green, he is still standing tall. Reversal by Caurdiea.
Another dangerous thing.
Oh! Again, it's like a Mack truck coming right at you, and Nick Green is a deer on the highway.
And again, a disrespectful pin. You see, there's not even a 1 count. Nick Green said, "You're not going to disrespect me like that. I am a big boy. You're going to need a lot more to take me down." Now Caurdiea going for another clothesline.
Nick Green trying to go for a German suplex. I don't know how well that is. Maybe you need to get a little bit lower center of gravity.
Yeah, I don't like
Caurdiea turns it around with a half Nelson suplex. Dumps Green on his neck. Pin attempt. 1, 2.
And that was just absolutely ugly from Caurdiea.
He's not going for style points. He is going for factor with all of these suplexes, all of these moves from Caurdiea.
Oh yeah, not only does he embody King's Road, he's also a very old school style wrestler. Oh, but Nick Green creating some separation, which he desperately needed.
Nick Green going to try to go for a monkey flip, but not enough momentum as Caurdiea catches Nick into the top rope, and now looks like he's going to knock him out with an elbow, but Green catches Caurdiea. Green is on the top rope. Cross body knocks down Caurdiea.
Oh yeah, high risk, high reward.
And attempt 1, 2.
Caurdiea able to get the shoulder up, and this one continues. And that's probably the best shot Nick Green's had all match. Able to get Caurdiea off his feet, and probably for a prolonged period of time too. That crossbody looked like it did plenty of damage. Now both men back up to their feet at the same time. But again, you have to question the strategy of Nick Green. I am not trying to get to a striking battle with Caurdiea.
Well, it looks like Green's in an advantage here. Pin attempt 1, 2. After a series of strikes and ending it with a kick into the temple, you hit a man right in the right spot. You can knock them the hell out.
Oh, talk about knocking them right the hell out. You see that spinning back fist?
That's spinning back fist, and now a flosion by Caurdiea. That could do it. Dumps Green on his head.
He just straight domed him.
And your winner, the Tsunami of Power, the plus-size Terminator, Old School, Ric Caurdiea!
The big boy put up a big fight, but Caurdiea walks away with the victory.
Once again, Ric Caurdiea, it's only a matter of time that Caurdiea held championship gold in Shogun. Sign of respect for Ric Caurdiea, and he is victorious here at Super Shogun. Love you to death.
I've been loving what we've been seeing so far. First ever women's match. We've seen 2 title defenses, still 1 more to go.
We saw a new Ronin champion. Who knows what's in store for the rest of tonight?